Virgo, this connection only makes sense if you keep overthinking it. And that's exactly what you've been doing. So let's see exactly why you've been rationalizing this connection to make it work, as well as what happens when you stop. So it's going to be for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus. Go ahead and like, follow, and share this with another Virgo. But let's see a little bit more about why you've been rationalizing this connection. So what I have here for you is the 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, and the 2 of Wands. So what this shows me here, the reason why is because you definitely see a future with them. You're very hopeful you guys can build a life together and grow a life together and really do what it needs to take to build out like businesses and build out the mansions that you want and things of that sort, right? You want a future with them and you want an abundant, stable future with them. And you see that that's potential here, right? There's potential to get here. Now, that's why you've been rationalizing it. But the truth of the matter is the 4 of Cups is coming out. So that shows me here is that you're actually not very happy in this connection. You see that this connection doesn't give you all that you're looking for. It does check off some of your boxes. That's why there's 3 cups here. Yeah, it checks off some of them, but it doesn't check off the ones that you really want. It doesn't check off all that you're looking for. And so with this, you're not really happy in this connection in totality. Yes, can they potentially get here? Potentially, but in the essence of where you're at right now, you're seeing that they're not meeting that. And so it's actually disappointing you. And you're trying to rationalize, well, maybe if I do this, or maybe if I change the way that I do this with them, or we start going on dates or start doing this or that, you're trying to like rationalize to make this work. But in actuality, you're very much disgruntled because they're not giving you all that you're looking for. No matter how much you ask them for it, it's like they can't give you the satisfaction that you're looking for. And so now it's leading you to this 2 of Wands energy where you're like, should I stay or should I go? Should I be here and try keep pouring into this to see if it can work, or should I not? And so it keeps leading you to the same question because you already know you're not being fully satisfied here. No matter what the future may bring, in the present tense, it's not giving you what you want. And so you're not really sure if you should continue pouring effort here, but I can see you rationalizing it because you really want this to work. You really want this 10 of Pentacles with this person. And it could be from the words that they said to you, the way that make you feel. So again, they have some qualities, but they just don't got all of it, you know? And Virgo, that's okay. Sometimes they got all of it for someone else, but maybe not for you. But I don't know. But let's talk a little bit more about what happens when you stop overthinking this and you stop rationalizing the connection. So if this already resonating for you, Virgo, go ahead and like, follow, and share this with another Virgo. But let's see exactly what happens when you stop playing. So what I have here for you is the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, and the King of Cups. So what this shows me here is when you stop trying to rationalize and make this connection work, you're going to come to a decision of, do I want to stay or do I want to go? Okay, the connection, the decision, the question keeps going. Okay, the question never ends. And so you're deciding, is it still in my aligned path? Now they gave me even more cups, but are these cups full? No, they're still empty. They're still not giving me everything that I'm wanting. And so should I continue down this path and continue to pour and pour and pour and hoping it being reciprocated the way that I want? Or is it time for me to let this go and go in a totally different direction? And so you're going to be in reflection because that's why you also have the 9 of Wands coming out, because you're going to be very much in reflection, trying to figure out what's right, what's wrong, what did you do wrong in the connection? What have you done right? And you're going to take accountability and a lot of the essence too. And you're not just looking at this connection, you're looking at all your connections, friendships, love, parents, kids. You're looking at everyone's connections, your entire life's connections, to figure out what have I done wrong in a lot of the ways and what have I done right. What do I want to look for when I'm seeking love and friendship, when I'm seeking love and like real love and platonic, and you know, you're trying to figure out more about what's right and what feels right versus just saying like, okay, I'm just going to jump into the next person. You're like trying to reflect to make sure that this person has given their all and that you haven't stopped them or you haven't hindered that you've also given your all as well. And so with this, it's going to actually make you turn into this King of Cups type of energy, because with this, you're going to start to realize more and more that it's not about what's going on around you. The King of Cups, even though everything seems like chaotic and crazy around him, the water is going crazy, he's still standing firm in like his emotions. He's not letting his emotions take him rapid. And that's what you start to do in this connection, because you're starting to overthink it, right? And overthinking is like anxiety. It's emotions coming out of you and trying to figure out a way to express that. And so with this, as you go through this and you start to reflect to figure out what's right for me, what's wrong for me, you start to understand what you're really looking for when it comes to love, what you're willing to accept when it comes to love. But you start to see no matter how chaotic things comes to be, I'm going to keep my emotions in check. I'm going to make sure I'm listening to my emotions, listening to what I want, so that way I can show up better for my real connection that's really meant for me. And with this, I'm also going to track this moving forward as well, because now I have someone can match my energy, right? I can attract somebody that's serious and somebody that isn't allowing me to be chaotic, but that can help me stand firm in what I want and what I'm looking for, and match that energy as well. And so overall, it's all about you making a tough decision here of saying, you know what? If things aren't working, they're just not working. And it's time for me to transmute that into something more beautiful and learn from this, so I can grow into who I need to become to attract the real type of love that I'm desiring and looking for. So that is what I have for you. I do want to leave you off with an angel number and a yes, no question. So with that, think of your yes, no question. I'm going to grab your angel number. Ooh, that was a lot of cards. I just want one card, please, for our Virgos. So what I have for you is 1, 2, 3, which is vision. And in that it says, your path will not look identical to anyone else's. That is what makes you unique. Remember that as you stay the path that feels connected, the path will continue to lead you to alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are. 1, 2, and 3. And let's leave you off with a yes, no question. So with that being said, hi, Spirit. Thank you so much for being here with us. As you know, though, Virgo got a question. What is the answer to their question? Ooh, that's a yes, guys. That's a yes. Thank you so much, Spirit. Appreciate that. And can you double confirm that for our Virgos one more time? And that's still a yes, y'all. So that's what I have for you. Hope this resonates. If it does, make sure you like, comment, share this with another Virgo. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.